What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you and yours. I hope you got what you wanted. Stay safe and don't be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? I know times are getting hard where everybody want what they want, but unfortunately shit's getting expensive and bills gotta get taken care of. So for all my young adults out there, young teens out there that may come across my video, watch my channel, you understand? Stop being ungrateful and be thankful for what your parents are able to give you for the year, and hopefully next year, they're ready to give you more. But that leads me to this video. Hardworking mom breaks down after a 7-year-old complains about only seven Christmas gifts, including the PS5. So, as I was saying prior, right? We gotta be thankful, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be grateful. The fact that we still have our parents that's able to go out and go shopping for us. He's young, you understand? And I feel like at that point, at that age is where you need to start teaching your kids how to be more grateful, more respectful, and more understanding to, what actually goes on in a household or what actually goes on in the world. You understand? I think at some point we was all of that young age being ungrateful, but me personally, I can never say I was that ungrateful to be like, oh, I only got. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever my parents got me, I got, and I was appreciative for. So, if anybody out there watching this, be grateful, be appreciative, and may you all have a Merry Christmas. But with that being said, let's get into this video and see what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos that you would like for me to react to my social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I'll react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
My son has me boo-hoo crying. We go to Marshall's and the cashier asks us if we having a good holiday, and we like, yeah. And my son go say, yeah, even though my mom only got me 7 presents. Not knowing
in front of
what
other
the
people too,
presents
crazy.
is that he got. Like, I spent a lot of money on him. I really did. One of his gifts being a PS5, but it's just like, knowing how hard I worked to like get everything that I did for him. And mind y'all, my son he's about to be 7, 2 days after Christmas.
Oh,
but
he's
like,
6, yeah.
I don't know if I'm like too sensitive for this world or what, but oh my God. That just, mind y'all, like, I'm the parent making stuff happen, that's making Christmas happen and stuff. And I get that he's only 7, but
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to the parents out there that's making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of good parents out there don't get the credit that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how old you are, how old you get, right? And I'm speaking personally, right? For Christmas and holidays, shit like that, like my girl goes all out. You understand? Every time. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how many gifts I buy her, no matter how much money I spend, I always feel like it's not enough. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I'm not a fan of doing like the whole gift exchange thing, because me personally, I just want to give whoever my loved one is, whoever I'm giving to, I want to give them the world. You understand? And that's not how it works, unfortunately. When you just want to give everybody everything and you can't really afford it, you just gotta give what you can afford and leave it at that, right? So I understand where she's coming from. She went all out, you understand? I don't know if she's a single parent or not, but it seems like she is, because she says she's going all out for this kid. Even you being 6, 7 years old, it's not okay. It's gonna hurt regardless of when somebody says it, especially when you feel like you're giving all that you can and you feel like you're doing the most and you want to do more but you can't, and then somebody still tell you it's like it's not good enough. I don't care how old the individual is, it's always gonna hurt. So I definitely feel where she's coming from.
I get that he's only 7, but that just really hurt my feelings. Hear him say
Don't
that
blame
to
me
a
at all.
stranger, like, my
Word, in
mom
front of
only
people
got
too.
me
That
7
too.
gifts. Like, my back and my neck, my body, I'm a CNA, has been hurting for weeks. To even be able to, working nonstop, to be able to provide and get him what I did get him, and to hear him say that, just, oh fuck. I don't know if I'm like overreacting or what.
I
I
don't think
look
so.
so, I've never cried on the fucking internet, ever. I've never cried on the internet. But that really just hurt my feelings. That really just hurt my feelings. And I know he didn't mean it, but like, these kids don't know. They don't understand what we go through just to try to keep up. Oh God. fix my face, I had to send him in the house just so I could, just so I could cry, get that shit out real quick.
Facts.
Oh, back to regular programming. Have to go in there act like nothing happened. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that, and
I like
yeah.
it sucks to to see people cry, but I like when people be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Real shit on the internet. You understand? Because it kind of gives a sense of humanity when it comes down to society. You understand? Like people still actually feel, people still actually go through real shit on the internet and want to share their story and explain to other people what they go through. When people start on the internet doing all that extra fake shit, not really a fan of it. So I get 100%, 110% where she's coming from. He may not have meant it, you understand what I'm saying? But at that young age, like I said, it doesn't matter how old you are. When somebody tell you that you didn't do enough and you feel like you went all out, it's always gonna hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I think for her, I think it's a good time and moment for her to teach her son what it's like to be thankful, or to teach her son what she's dealing with, teach her son what she's going through, so that way he better understands and what to say and what not to say down the line. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody can feed off this video. Just don't ever try to belittle or try to not be thankful, you understand, for the things that we have on a regular basis. Waking up, you know what I'm saying? The little things, waking up, somebody giving you food, somebody give you $10 for towards your lunch, the little things, you understand what I'm saying? And he's a kid, so he's not gonna know better. But I feel like adults do the same thing sometimes, and it's not intentional, but we just do it because, we want to speak our mind, you understand? We feel like we deserve more, we feel like we do, we should have more, but it's not always the circumstances, it's not always the situation at hand. So I feel like we all definitely learn from this video, and more so her. I think that this is the time for her to try to sit her 6-year-old, 7-year-old down to explain what it's like to be thankful and appreciative for the things that he has, especially her being a mom trying her best to give him everything that she can at the time.
Okay.
And I was so happy that
Hmm.
I got that one gift that I didn't know what to do. Now, you're going to have to
His father definitely
start
can't be around word. I don't think so.
showing your mother a little bit
Hold on.
more respect than what you, a little bit more respect, showing your mother a little bit more respect than what you do. And stop saying the smart.
Hey, so look, man, like I said before, you understand, I definitely feel where she's coming from, you understand? I don't care how old you are, when you out there, like I said before, or out there giving it your all, trying your best to do your all for whether your kid, your brother, your sister, your parent, your girl, whoever you give them for, and they look at you and say it's not good enough, whether it may be intentional or not, it's always gonna hurt, you understand? And I feel like this situation comes a lot from, I don't know if she is or has them around social media, but I feel like that kind of isn't a big influence when it comes to a lot of these children's behavior nowadays. I feel like they're getting introduced to social media way too soon. I feel like my age group I was born 98, and I feel like after 98, between that like 98, after the, I want to say like 2000, honestly. Probably even my age group, because it's not a lot of people that act like me or have the mindset of maturity or was blessed to be enough around people like me in my age. But I feel like my age group and on have a very bad sense of appreciation or lack of gratitude when it comes to what our parents do for us or what others are willing to do or capable of doing for us because of what we see other people getting or having, you understand? And it's a very bad thing to keep doing because, again, you never know what this person or whoever that's maybe given to you, maybe going through what they had to do to get it, to obtain it, to give it to you, and you're just shutting it down or showing a lack of gratitude or appreciation because it's not what you asked for or what you want. Be patient, be thankful, and the day will come that you'll get whatever you want. And if not only that, you're not old enough to go get it, find a way to obtain it. You understand? Try to help. It's jobs out there to make money. And I understand you may be too young to do these things. You understand? But it's better to try to obtain and work with your loved one or parent, whoever case, that's providing for you, than to shoot them down and say, "Oh, I only got." You understand? And I feel for her even more because, like I said in the beginning, she said it in front of a stranger. That's embarrassing. You understand? Depending on who you're standing in front of, it's embarrassing. They may be like, "Oh, no, that's a little ungrateful ass little nigga." You understand what I'm saying? Or they may be like, "Damn, you a broke bitch." You know what I'm saying? You could have dead, yada, yada, yada. You understand what I'm saying? So you just never know how someone may perceive or look at you based on what someone else is saying to you. So I definitely feel her. I don't think she's being overreactive. I think that it's a thing that we do as a society, that we choose to not be thankful and appreciative for the things and little things that we have. And I think we should be more appreciative and thankful for those little things, no matter what the situation is or where we are, because somebody always has it worse than you, and you could be be with a lot less than what you're getting. So again, I don't think she's being overreactive. Shout out to the good parents out there that are making ends meet for their parents, and just remember to try to always be thankful and appreciative for what you got, because you never know how long or how hard that person worked to give it to you. And that's that. Merry Christmas to you all. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.